Hey there, sign of Taurus. This is Kim with your message for your next 3 days. I didn't put the month on the title because it's meant to start when you view this, the start of your day 1, and then go from that point. But so in that sense, whenever you get this, that's the start of your next 3 days. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to start with an oracle card from the Shaman's Dream to tell us kind of an overview on where we're headed with this reading. So let's see. What is this reading going to be about? Spirit, opening up to your spirit guides and your angels for these messages. May they be for your most high here, Taurus. And the website is up and running. If you need a private reading, you get those to you within 48 hours. That information's in the description box below, as far as the links to it. Oh, we have change. Balanced change. Might feel not so balanced in the middle of this change, I would say. But the Horseman, Herald of Change, number 30, is what your reading's going to be about. Okay, so let's see. So these next 3 days are going to bring about changes. Okay. The way I'm going to do this is the way I've been doing it. Day 1, day 2, day 3 with the tarot and the 108 oracle. Day 1. Day 2. Day 3. What's on the bottom is significant. It is the King of Swords. Wow. Of archetypal energy of, well, it's masculine. It would be a person who is very clear in their mind, mental mastery here. They have the know-how, they have the knowledge. They also might be devising a plan or a strategy here, putting certain steps in place. This can be about your discipline in your effort towards whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve. Okay, Aquarius energy, really strong here too, with the King of Swords. Wow, okay. These two are wanting to come out. I'm going to look at them as your extra cards, okay? So you are finding balance in your life. There's something here about you being the master here, or having mastery, like the King of Swords. Discipline, working smart, focus, structure, overcome, it says. So conquering, and having a commanding presence. And then the sword and scales, like, yeah, truth, due process. So again, with the, there's certain steps that are being taken to bring about balance. In your mastery level, you know. Whoa. You have mastery level. Oh, it's on the bottom. On the bottom of the deck is the Yacht card with adventure, affluence, luxury, travel, perhaps smooth sailing with the wind, self-indulgent, prosperity, comfort, wealth, over the top, extravagant. So that might be something, since it's on the bottom, that we don't necessarily see coming. Possibly. Look at this. You have a really strong connection here to Spirit wanting to get the message of you have mastery level in something, a skill, an ability. There's something that you do every day that you're really good at. It's going to bring about really great achievements, especially in the realm of like work and what you do for work. It's combined with the Knight of Cups. So this could be in the form of an unexpected offer, something that usually the Knight of Cups is unexpected. We don't necessarily see it coming in, but we're getting a cup of love. Love. And it can be an offer here though for work, but it's coming from it's a loving, genuine offer for your Eight of Disc. Whoa, we have a chance to move past and overcome something from the past here. There's something here about, okay, what was in the past is done with the spilt milk. Don't sweat it. So they're saying, don't sweat the small stuff. Something's going to come in. Something's going to bring balance about. I do have the Black Widow card with a web of control or a toxic situation. This can be tied to something from the past. So I will, at the end, after we get all of these pulled out, I'll clarify what is the Black Widow to you. What is it? What are they trying to tell us about that? Well, the 10 of Disc and the 7 of Swords. This is here. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Similar to Aquarius's message, I'm getting, well, major wealth and completion, but it's tied to you really putting that mind to work. So you're developing a strategy here, day 2, whatever it is that comes to you, if some sort of idea comes to you, if you're trying to devise a strategy or a plan, it's going to pay off. Because the 10 of Disc is like that yacht card where you have completion, you have wealth coming in. Oh, I have within a few weeks as a timing card. So if you are devising this strategy, this plan that has everything to do with how do I apply my skills in the best way, how do I have a completion with wealth, with prosperity, they're literally on this card, they're pointing to the clock. And it's saying that something will actually manifest for you within a few weeks. And the number 8 here too on this card. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of weeks. Oh. So the Phoenix, like this horseman, herald of change, is somebody who has been through it. They have actually, you could have, I mean, you know, the Phoenix is somebody who's really been through it. You're rising from the ashes as a flaming phoenix, a mythical bird of complete transformation and change within ourselves, and it changes everything around us also. That could be what the strategy is too, I'm going to rise from this. If I've hit bottom in some area of my life, I'm going to completely turn it all around and emerge something totally different. Unrecognizable energy here. This is ascension. This is the ultimate individual alchemy here, the Phoenix. Wow. Wow, and that might be the mastery too, for sure. Day 3, I have the 9 of Swords and the 6 of Discs, something that we are going to have to alchemize. Because the 9 of Swords is when, this is ourselves, when we are too much in our head or worried here. You could be worried here, day 3, about how, you know, because here we have this forming of a plan, right? And then I have a hint of there being some sort of worry about what kind of team to be on, or what kind of, how to bring it together for success, how to get all of the parts moving like a well-oiled machine. So there is a worry about how, when's the success going to come in? How's it going to come in? Who will I be working with? What team will I be on? Is there going to be a team? I'm getting also a concern of investment, or a concern of who is going to invest for this success. So we'll go ahead and alchemize that, because we know that we do have something coming in for sure within a matter of weeks. Okay, but right now it feels like maybe a headache. And then I have the winter card as also another timing card, which can be talking about, well, it's a crone energy here. It says within 9 to 12 months. I have a feeling this has to do with a contract or a certain amount of time that something is going to be cultivated within, leading to your 10 of disc ultimately. If there is something that feels not right or off to you with the headache card, it's going to show you signs sometimes within our body, if there is something that we still need to work through. So I'm going to see, and also if I get a timing card, and I'm not sure how that could relate, or if it doesn't relate as in timing, like, but I'm seeing like a contract for someone too. Okay, but if it could be associated with the zodiac signs is what I'm trying to say. In a roundabout way, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces here. So let's go ahead and get into clarifying this message a little bit more. Tell me about day one. Tell me about the spilt milk, the Black Widow. I want to know really what Black Widow is about. The Seven of Swords. Good. It's about the Seven of Swords. This is about somebody that deceived you. It's about somebody who lied or was sneaky. It feels like it was something from the past. It feels almost like being trapped, or somebody wanting to trap you in some type of control. Look, I mean, this could be feeling like we were deceived about some sort of matrix. Or the cycle, you know, it's something to do with work. The Queen of Swords. Maybe a Libra energy. We have Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, and Pisces. So the Queen of Swords, if they found themselves, if they figured out using their mind, we do have the King and the Queen of Swords. So two energies that are very much intellectually connected. That might even be indicating a divine counterpart with a telepathic bond. The Queen of Swords is going to communicate effectively, drawing healthy boundaries, but ultimately cutting out the people, places, and situations that might have been involved in the Seven of Swords energy with you. Like cutting ties with somebody. Cutting ties. I'm going to get the Kipper deck out of here to figure this out. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. Unexpected income. Imprisonment. I don't know why. I'm just getting the feeling of that there's going to be some sort of relief coming in with your finances because of a situation that you may feel like you're still trapped in, either with a person, in a relationship, or in a certain job. There's going to be like a way out of this. This imprisonment card is usually like the Nine of Swords, of feeling like, how do I move out of this? Or how do I get out? Yeah, toxic situation or relationship. And being in our head about how to get out of this. Well, there is change though. And I mean, with that unicorn and the horse both in the same position, almost like saying this is a synchronicity, that there's going to be change. I think there's going to be an ultimate ending here of something that had a lot of betrayal and toxicity attached to it. And I see an Ace of Cups, so I see something kind of new coming in for you. But I definitely think something is going to end. I think it's not something that would be a surprise. The 10 is something that has gone on for a while. And it would be something that you would want to put in the past, this situation. 10-10, patience with divine timing. So what is going to happen within a matter of weeks? What is going to happen within a matter of weeks for us? Well, the star energy. There's that Aquarius energy. And the Six of Swords on the bottom with the Six of Coins. So we have successful interactions with people. Also, could also be like somebody helping another person, getting or giving or receiving a gift, a significant gift. That can be the unexpected income. But I feel like you may be going somewhere different that leads you. The Six of Swords is leading you away from those energies that could have been Five of Swords, could have been feeling like there was a lot of conflict or arguing or strife. You're already the butterfly here. And the Phoenix is somebody who's totally transformed, like the butterfly, into something different. And so, time for you to go perhaps in a different direction. This can be, absolutely can be travel or relocation, something like that. 6-6, keeping those thoughts balanced. So they're saying also with the star card, within a matter of weeks, you have something coming in where the stars will feel aligned. This usually represents like the physical manifestation of something that we have longed for, that we have hoped for a very long time. It's bringing about healing and peace. Also, you're in the spotlight, aren't you? You're shining a lot. Could be getting a lot of attention here with the star. Being really known for something. What is this timing card with winter, please? The Queen of Cups. Okay, so for some of you all, there's a love interest that's coming in, or that has been developing. There may be something significant about the commitment or a partnership with this person, because it's a Queen of Cups. And then the Hierophant, which is it can be marriages, it can be anything that's a very solid commitment here. An easy person to talk to for sure. Yeah, there's something about this energy of us waiting, the Hanged One, waiting until something becomes kind of official. What about the Nine of Swords? And the Five of Cups. Some of this worry or being in our head of a situation that we feel like we don't know what to do about it or how to change it is directly tied to a disappointment from the past or something that didn't work out. It's directly tied to something from the past with the Five of Cups. It's another King of Swords, really strong Aquarius energy. Again, the Eight of Wands is, so you will have news and something will speed up. There's definitely this like getting a new perspective of the things that did happen in the past. There's some type of communication coming in from a Queen of Cups energy. Somebody who's a man or a woman, somebody who's really loving, kind. Yeah, to expect a message soon from them. Just has not come in yet. That's why it would be in the reverse. Yeah, expectation. Expect a message coming. There's a relationship or a person that's being brought into your life that's a very loving person, very giving. It is like that is part of the gift here from the universe, is this communication, this tie, this connection. And somehow it's all also tied to your Ten of Pentacles. So I see good things. I just see you getting through this change that may be unbalanced, or might have made you feel like either tied to a person or some sort of something that happened in the past that made you feel trapped in a negative situation. So we see you moving on from that. Expect a message. Expect some kind of good news to come your way. That Eight of Wands is also good news. Let's get an angel number message for you. Oh, 10, a completion. 10, 10, 10. 14, which I'm practical, is on the bottom here. But the 10, it says, you have great leadership skills and your mind is sharp. It allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details. Then direct others on how to carry things out. I'm ingenious. Let's pull a tea leaf for you. Just kind of curious. Stepping into a new experience and overcoming an obstacle here with the hills. You'll be overcoming an obstacle, stepping into a new experience. The scissors, disappointment in some affair. It definitely has to do with that we just talked to you about, or that I just talked to you about. Forest, muddled or unclear thinking. That's the 9 of Swords. When we're more focused on hopelessness or sadness than we are the good and the change that's coming. Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. If the scales twice, keep your life in balance. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up to you. And grasshopper, while they're really big about balance and this Libra, strong Libra energy, situations in the balance that require careful handling. So that's what I have for you all. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.